Hello from Sweden and welcome to this reading, a sign from the universe how to get what you want. And I have prepared 3 different piles with oracle cards. The one that you feel the most drawn to will be your reading today. We're also using different tarot decks in each of the piles. So we have pile number 1 with the Emperor. We have pile number 2 with the World. And we have pile number 3 with Wheel of Fortune. Okay, this is the options for today's reading. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Otherwise, you can scroll down to the comment section where you will find your timestamps. And I will see you guys in your sub readings. I have a short announcement just before we start. I am hosting another 7 days remote healing event. It is completely on an energetic level. It does not matter where you live in the world or what you are up to. There's nothing that you need to attend to. I am using my own gifts and different healing techniques together with my team of guides to raise your vibration. It is common to feel lighter and experience more flow in your life during these 7 days. It's going to be hosted on the 23rd to the 29th of June. There is an early bird discount with the coupon code SPECIAL. You get 15% off. You can read more and book your spot on my website nordicl.com. Hello, pile number 1 and welcome to your reading. So, how to get what you want. And we have prepared some cards here, so let's dive into your reading. You felt drawn to the Emperor and the Stag. This is a very powerful card of authority and personal power. So let's just put it here in the corner. We're going to take some more cards and then we're going to dive into the messages. And afterwards, we're also going to continue with some oracle cards. But at first, we're going to take 2 chakra cards, 2 Kipper cards, 1 animal card, and a couple of tarot cards. So let's start with the chakra cards and then we're going to unfold the messages. So, yeah, okay, these are the two. I want to take the green one too. Yeah, I wanted to take the green one. Okay, so we have 3 chakra cards. We are going to take 1 animal card here. So how to get what you want, pile number 1. How to get what you want, what is needed of you. If there is something needed of you, sometimes, you know, there's, let's just see what comes up here. Okay, so we have some tarot cards. So how to get what you want. Yeah, let's do 6, oops. And that is the 6th one. Okay, we are ready. We have a toad with listening and secrecy. Listening and secrecy. You know how the toad sits and then all of a sudden it says, what? So it's like, yeah, I felt like somehow that was of importance. Speaking at the right time, voicing your needs or something with like taking action at the right time. The Emperor is connected to Aries. Aries is all about action, but it's about taking action at the right time. So you're waiting in, listening, waiting in. Secrecy could even be something is hidden in this situation right now. But let's see what the tarot card says. We have Page of Pentacles. We have Judgment. We have Page of Wands, so 2 pages here and Judgment in the middle. Wow, this is very interesting. Okay. we have the Magician. I actually want to put them like this today. So yeah, we're gonna do that. We have the Magician. Underneath the Page of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Wands. A lot of snakes. How is it? A lot of snakes. And we have the Seven of Cups. This is very interesting. Seven of Cups, you know, there's some confusion here. It's about doing it, you know, something with like threading carefully without giving away your power. With the Magician and the Emperor, which both are very action-oriented cards. But look at the Emperor here. We have a stag here, which is a very an animal connected kind of to intuition and like treading carefully. They're always like deers and stags. They are always very aware of their surroundings. And the toad here is listening. And the Magician, we have maybe a snow leopard or a leopard, which also feels like, you know, being moving, I don't know, like moving peacefully. Something with not believing everything that you hear or everything. Don't believe everything you hear. So it could be some gossip here. Don't believe everything, maybe even in the news, even if it's that big for you. But with this Seven of Cups, there are some illusions here. But look at this. We have Page of Pentacles, we have Page of Wands, we have Judgment. We do have the Knight of Wands here with the snake looking at, look at this, the snake looking at the Seven of Cups here. And Knight of Wands can be a little bit immature energy because, you know, it's fiery, and the Knights are younger in their energy as well. So something, it's like almost like you need to look out for something without losing your power, because we can see here that you are manifesting something new for yourself, something new and something wonderful for yourself. But you need to tread a little bit careful. You need to be careful of what you share, what you share, what you hear, what you listen to, what you believe. And be a bit smart. Yeah, you need to be a bit smart. And I just saw it almost looks like a chessboard here. It's like a little bit like playing chess. Don't tell people your next move, maybe. But you need to do this in a way where you, at the same time, don't lose your power. Because if we're doing it out of fear, we are losing our power in some way. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay, so we have a throat chakra here. I talk and notice body language. This is a balanced throat chakra, and this is what you need. You need to be careful of your communication, what you share, and how you share it. Stay royal. Yeah, something with like stay royal and keep your integrity very like high. Yeah, do what is right, keep your integrity very high, and be aware of what's going on around you as well, because there seems to be things going on around you, maybe things you're not aware of yet, but Judgment here shows that things are going to come up into the light. And we have Judgment, and then we have the Knight of Wands underneath here. So yeah, I felt like the Knight of Wands could be a little bit immature energy. So something is coming up here. Maybe somebody's working behind the scenes, or something is like going to resolve here in the Judgment energy and become clear. Something with like stay, I want to say like stay safe. Yeah, stay safe. We have a crown chakra, an underactive crown chakra. I sense a lack of trust in the universe. Wow, now you really need to trust the universe and the plan and your plan. And at times when we feel that we can't see how things are going to solve, that is even more important. And this is weird. Like, how can I trust if I don't have trust or faith? But you need like almost like blindly trust, and maybe this sounds so strange, but like almost blindly hold on to that light within you and don't let it go. And this will give you a lot of strength, because there is a lot of things moving here, and I see a lot of power. You have a lot of personal power. And I also see that it could be a little bit tricky situation with the Knight of Wands and the Seven of Cups here. Because there is illusions, there is... Why do I hear lies? And it could be lies that you tell yourself, or... News? What is it? The news is coming up. Yeah, are there lies on the news? Or maybe someone is telling lies. But not everything is like... things are not the way they seem on the surface. They're not the way they seem at the surface, and it's important that you take it a little bit easy. And like the toad here, you sit, you wait, you listen, you keep your integrity. You don't... if there's somebody in your life, I think something with like, don't share everything. Yeah, don't share everything. I feel like you need somehow to protect your energy. And we have a heart chakra, which is overactive. I love, but I neglect my own emotions. Don't give away your power. Yeah, you know, don't give away your power. Why do I feel there's somebody or something that cannot give you the love that you need? Yeah, that's what I feel. Something or someone cannot give you the love that you need, or the way you want. You want something from something and it cannot give it to you. Oh, what's gonna happen here? So like a little bit of a mess here, but I think marriage. Yeah, maybe this is with somebody you're married. We got a marriage here. Marriage also somehow feels like you tread carefully and something is gonna be harmonious again. We have concern. Look at this, a marriage concern. So marriage can also symbolize a contract. You know, maybe this is a workplace or something like that. For some of you, yes, maybe this is a marriage. We're talking about marriage and you're trying to get out of that, or I don't know. Look at this. We have a 3. I put them like this. We have 3, 3, 3. So we need to read that, of course, in the Angel Numbers book, because it came out like that. I have a book here. This is the one. And we are going to look for 3, 3, 3. You are completely surrounded, protected, loved, and guided by the benevolent ascended masters. Okay, so you are being highly guided here out of something. I hear for some of you, don't bring past pain into an existing relationship. And I was thinking about this the other day. What signifies a high, divine, soulmate, twin flame relationship? And I came to the conclusion that a karmic relationship brings you new pain. Even if it's karmic and there's past life involved, somehow they bring you new pain in the existing relationship, in the now. But when we have a soulmate or a twin flame, I think it's more about triggering old unresolved pain. So for some of you, I hear, don't bring old unresolved pain into a new relationship. So maybe you need to tread carefully because of your own triggers, or but something is going on. But there's something going on that you don't see. It could be with someone you don't have in your life anymore, or something like that. But I do feel like there's layers to this, and there's more going on energetically, which is bringing up certain emotions in you in certain situations, or with other people maybe. I keep feeling like just keep cool. Yeah, stay cool. This is a good time to stay cool. Stay cool and listen and choose your words carefully. We have a distorted desire. Conscious desire rarely satisfies the unconscious need driving it. Conscious desire rarely satisfies the unconscious need driving it. Distorted desire. Okay, that goes distorted desire goes good together actually with the Seven of Cups. We have balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. Yeah, I think you need to take a step back actually and reconnect also with yourself. And this could be hard with the Aries. Action, magician, action. Like there's a lot of masculine energy here. And masculine energy is all about taking action and manifesting and like doing and making things happen. But I do think you will be better off with balance. You need to balance this. Yeah, balance the yin and the yang and like take a step back and something is like, oh, we need to take more tarot cards. Pile number one, like something is happening. There's something, it's a, like something is, maybe something is happening within a couple of days, but it feels like something is like going on. I don't know if it's behind your back, but it's like something is going on with a person or some person that you had a connection with in the past or that you have some kind of connection with now. And there's like, what's going on? Yeah, what's going on? Let's do more tarot cards immediately. Yeah, let's do that because this was very interesting. We want to know kind of like what's going on. So tarot, if you want to show us, whoops, okay, that's the one. If you want to show us, and I feel this one, we have one more card. No, be clear. Yeah, we need like clarity. Be clear. Okay, that's one, and that one also. So we got 4 cards. Stability. Yeah, 4, you know, number 4 is the major arcana for the Emperor. You need to stay stable. Yeah, put your roots down. And if you want to take action, you need to take the right action. You don't want to say something you don't mean, or you don't want to say something somebody can use in their advantage, or you want to wait for the right time. You want to get all the cards on the table, like and now all the cards are not on the table because I have some in my hands, but now it's like almost like you don't have the full picture of what's going on. There's something going, I keep feeling like something's going on that you don't know. We have 8 of Cups. Look at all these shattered cups. And 8 of Cups is actually pretty, for me, I think it's a pretty positive card because it talks about withdrawing and seeking something better. But withdrawing, you are withdrawing of your own free will. But here, all the cups are broken. Usually in the 8 of Cups, all the cups are full. You know, so this is like, what's going on? Yeah, once again, like, what's going on? We have King of Pentacles. More, look at this. You have so many deers here. Deer, stag, and snakes. Yeah, and the toad, and yeah, fishes here. But yeah, look at this. 1, 2, 3. Is this a Page of Pentacles? This is the baby, a doe. Yeah, a doe maybe. A doe, a deer, a stag. And we have 9 of Wands. And we have Temperance. It's going to be clear. Yeah, I keep feeling like something is going to happen within the next days. Something is going to happen within the next days. If you are watching this reading during the 14th and 15th of June, around these dates, it's a very intense Mars square Uranus. Yeah, there's something intense going on this weekend if you're watching this reading. But anyways, you know, I feel it anyways. Whenever you're watching this reading, I feel something intense going on, and I feel like it's not all in the light yet. It's gonna come up in the light, and you need to stay cool. You need to stay grounded. And you need to keep trusting the universe. Like, things are going to work out, but it seems to be like a little bit uncomfortable for the moment. And it might like there might be like some kind of like new piece of information coming into the situation, and it feels like it is like, honestly, it feels like it doesn't have to do so much with you. It has more to do with the people that you are connected with. Full moon in Pisces. Yeah, look at this. We have full moon in Pisces. We have the Temperance, I put it on top here. So full moon in Pisces makes me think like something is going to also once again come up to the surface. Pisces is connected to the 12th house. 12th house, you know, we find very deep hidden things, hidden enemies, hidden things, hidden enemies. A lot of things going on an energetic level, things we don't see immediately. So something is going to be revealed here. And I do see that your dreams are intact. Like I see you, the Emperor, and then we have the Page of Cups and the Page of Wands and the Judgment. So you're it's not a straight path, pile number one. Yeah, this is not a straight path. This is like a little bit of a chaotic path. But I think the more you stay cool, focused, collected, grounded, the easier it's gonna go for you. We have the Nine of Wands here, also showing you need to hang in there. Yeah, you need to hang in there, and you need to keep your, I wouldn't say guard up, but I think you need to keep your aura and your energy. You need to contain it. You need to protect your energy. Yeah, you need to protect your energy big time here. Protect your energy. And we have an emotional release. We also have prosperity. Nice. And another number 3. So this is really, look at this. 3, 3, 3, 3. 4, number 3 here. Yeah, I have to see if I can see another 3. I have 37 there. So 3, 3, 3. So this is a confirmation. Prosperity. As this tree grows so strong, so fine, so may I prosper from the universal divine. So your tree, you're growing strong, so fine. You need to keep yourself rooted and grounded and strong. Prosperity will come to you. There's also an emotional release here. And I keep feeling like something is going to be revealed. And that's going to be like the final nail. What is it like? Maybe this is a Swedish saying. You know, the final... puzzle, the final revelation. Yeah, something with the final revelation, which also brings an emotional release here. And this emotional release, I do feel is connected to you. It's like you can release the burden now. And maybe there will be tears. Maybe there will be a scream. Maybe there will be laughter. I don't know. But there seems to be something also releasing from your energy because it's done. It's over with. Everything is up. All the cards are on the table. And whatever needed to be communicated is communicated. And now things are like working out. Yeah, now things are working out. And you're taking the next step on your not so straight path. Somehow it's meant to be like that. Not all paths are straight. Actually, most of them are pretty crooked. Okay, pile number 1, this was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile 1, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. I have a short announcement just before we start. I am hosting another 7 days remote healing event. It is completely on an energetic level. It does not matter where you live in the world or what you are up to. There's nothing that you need to attend to. I am using my own gifts and different healing techniques together with my team of guides to raise your vibration. It is common to feel lighter and experience more flow in your life during these 7 days. It's going to be hosted on the 23rd to the 29th of June. There is an early bird discount with the coupon code SPECIAL. You get 15% off. You can read more and book your spot on my website nordicl.com. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. So how to get what you want. Let's dive into it. You felt drawn to the world. This is really, the word really talks about achievement. So we hope that the reading is going to be very clear here, how to get what you want. It seems to be a very big thing. So we're going to prepare the first part of your reading. We're going to do that by taking a couple of cards that I put out here. And then we are going to read those messages. And then we're going to do some oracle cards and maybe some more tarot cards if that feels right. So we're going to do, we did 3 chakra cards in pile number 1. Yeah, sorry. I lost myself in the cards. So we're going to do 3 chakra cards for you. We're going to do 1 animal card from this deck. So how can pile number 2 get what they want? We are going to do some tarot cards. How can pile number 2 get what they want? Yeah, let's do those cards. Oops. And we're going to do 2 Kipper cards here as well. And we got 2. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's start with the animal card here. We have horse, journey, and ambition. I felt it immediately when I saw the world card. This is something big. This is going to bring you freedom. And the horse, you know, it makes me always think of running wild and free. Journey, ambition. A little bit of Saggy energy as well. You know, Sagittarius being a centaur. Is that the name? Okay, let's see. So how to get what you want. 5 of Cups. You need to be more ambitious than your shadow. Wow. Yeah, the biggest enemy, pile number 2, is within yourself. It is within yourself. Don't let the past pain overshadow your present. Don't let past pain determine how your future is going to look like. We have Temperance. Yeah, you really need to release past pain, past disappointments, feelings and thoughts that you have about your own ability, about how things could or could not work out for you. We have Mastery of Cups. Mastery of Cups. Wait, I have a little sheet. Kings, yeah, Kings. This is the King of Cups. Interesting because it's a beautiful woman on the card and it says King of Cups. We have 3 of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, 3 of Pentacles. And we have 5 of Swords. Pile number 2. Honestly, pile number 2. The only thing that stands in your way is yourself. With the 5 of Cups and 5 of Swords here, it could even be that you have some type of difficult relationship in your life and you need, like the wild horse, release it. You know, Sagittarius zodiac is very known for not wanting to settle down and always wanting freedom and always looking at the horizon. You know, the Sagittarius with the arrow and bow, always wanting to expand, and something with not staying with what brings you pain, not staying with who brings you pain. And if you don't have any pain in your life, good, this is the way it should be. Like, no people bringing you pain in your life, this is good, this is the way it should be. But you're carrying past pain because you had people in your life before that made you cry, that made you disappointed, that hurted you, that tricked you, maybe even with the 5 of Swords. And you, like the King of Cups here, there needs to be, you need to heal yourself. And look, we have Temperance here. Temperance is the Sagittarius energy here. Yeah, this is about daring to be free. This is about going outside your comfort zone. I don't even know if Sagittarius have any comfort zone. I am a Sagittarius stellium. Yeah, yeah. So we can be a little bit blunt, and but with something with like being. You need to release the shadow part of yourself that is holding yourself back, and this is your biggest enemy. And you need to master something with like self-mastery here with the 3 of Coins. Self-mastery, but also self-worth, because it's like you don't think maybe that you deserve certain things, or you don't see yourself as, oh, I don't know, pile number 2. Sometimes you have a little bit of a difficult relationship with yourself. Yeah. Sometimes it's like you're a little bit too harsh on yourself. You're a little bit too identified with what happened, or certain negative thought patterns that keep repeating themselves. Certain emotional patterns that repeat themselves. It's like you're a little bit too attached to them. So you need to rise above this. You need to be wild as the horse. You won't find happiness at where you are now. That I feel like, I feel like I want to be now. I want to be a little bit blunt and say that. Somehow it feels like you won't find happiness. If you look at your life right now, there's something not working. And I don't know which area of this life is, but you probably know. It's a little bit dark and it's a little bit gloomy, and it makes me tired, actually. It makes me depressed. Yeah, you know, also Sagittarius being the most optimistic sign. This is like the opposite. This makes me like, so something is really lowering your vibration, and it's you're staying there. This is not where you will find your happiness. This is not where you will get what you want. There needs to be an actual shift and change in your life. You need to change the energy. Yeah. And we have solar plexus chakra. An overactive solar plexus chakra. I do have to be right. So maybe you are dealing with some bullies, you know? Because I can't feel like I can't feel that you have an overactive solar plexus chakra. I do feel like you have an underactive solar plexus chakra maybe. And it's like, oh, it's like you need to scream. Yeah, you need to be a little bit crazier. Yeah, you need to be a little bit more crazy. It's like you're holding back on your emotions. You need to like express yourself more, sing and scream and dance and like something to get the energies moving, because it's a little bit like a fog, like a little bit of a heavy fog over your life, or some area of your life that feels like a little bit like, oh, like doing, I don't know, like being in the same type of energy every day, dealing with the same type of emotions, the same type of thoughts, like, or maybe being stuck somewhere. Be wild and free like the horse. Express yourself. And it's okay to be a little bit crazy. I don't know. Are you scared of losing control? Because I think you need to lose control to regain control over your life. Because somehow it feels like you have control over your life, but it's fake. I'm so sorry. I don't know why. Yeah, it's all the Sag energy here. I'm being like very direct. Usually I'm a little bit more softer, but the message came out like this. But yeah, it's like you have control, but it's not built on a solid foundation. So it's like, okay, but I'm scared of losing control. but yeah, what I said, yeah, losing control will make you regain control. Like you will find your roots in the right way, because you are rooted now in something, but it feels like unshakable. It doesn't feel like it's on steady ground. It feels like anything can happen any second, and then you're not safe, or you're like, so something with like, embrace the chaos. Does that even make sense? Embrace the chaos through chaos. Walk through the chaos, and you will find your ground. There's self-mastery that you need to. Yeah, I was hearing something, and it was, what is that sound? I have my cats downstairs, so I wonder if there was them. Yeah, chaos is already coming in. Yeah, and I became a little bit worried. So yeah, there's a lot of worry here. How is it gonna go? So I understand it's not easy. So it could be like you're anxious and worried and really concerned over something, but it's like almost like you need to do it. You need to do it anyways, and go outside that comfort zone so that you can find your real roots. Because right now, it's some of you're just stuck in some, I don't know, not working situation. Look at this. I am rooted. The balanced root chakra. Yeah, this is where you need to go right now. Yes, you have some control over your life, but it's not it's not built on a solid foundation. It can be shaken, and it's bringing you anxiety. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, anxiety or worry, or like some stress. And we have the heart chakra here. Okay, let's see if we can autofocus. It doesn't want to. Alright, let's just put it here. I love, with respect, a balanced heart chakra. Balanced heart chakra. Self-love. I mean, why do I feel like you're allowing somebody to be mean? Or why are you allowing somebody to... I don't know, I feel angry. I feel like I want to push them. Yeah, I don't know what. I feel like I want to come into your life and like scream at someone and say, hey, you're not a nice person. Like, behave. You need to behave. Yeah, I want to come into your life and tell somebody like they are not treating you well. Because it seems somehow that you cannot say it. It seems somehow... Well, I feel like I wanted to cry. Weird. Yeah, I keep seeing this 5 of Cups really stands out. It feels like you're holding in things, and it needs to come out. And I think in the beginning, when we start voicing our voice, how do you say it like that? It comes out a little bit chaotic, and maybe there's anger coming up and sadness coming out, but it all needs to be you need to process all these emotions. You need to accept it and allow yourself to be a little bit chaotic. In healing is chaotic. When there are things coming up like this, it can be like messy. So allow it to be messy. Allow things to be, shake. Allow it to be chaotic, because it's gonna it seems like you can't change your life without going through that chaos, because it seems like whatever you're leaving behind, even just moving house, say there's no drama with anyone, you're just moving from one house to another or one apartment to another, you have to pack all your things, and it's like, and maybe you have pets and you have to move them, and you have to organize things, and it's very emotionally draining and very like, whoa, this is a big thing, because you're picking up your whole life and your whole energy and you're moving to a whole new place. So this is something that it feels, I keep feeling like there's something that cannot be avoided. It's very important that you realize that, because otherwise you will just stand here on this unsteady ground waiting for something in vain. And I'm being very like, I don't know, maybe you really need this very straightforward messages. Like somebody, it's like, you're not going to be saved by some invisible miracle. There is action needed from you, but you are highly supported by the universe. Meaning, when the chaos starts, when you start to like move things here, heal things, you will be very supported in that healing. But healing, like I say many times, it's chaotic, and changes is chaotic. It's not like I can tell the guys, okay, I'm gonna move, like, can you pack all my things? And I want it as smooth as possible, otherwise I'm not gonna move. And that doesn't work. It sounds great. But it's something with the experience in itself is also very empowering for you. It's actually a part of you reaching your goal, is this empowering journey from taking the steps, moving all your things, changing your life, and in this growing as a human, feeling stronger and more confident coming out on the other side. Despair, yeah, I kept feeling this, yeah, I kept feeling this despair. Mature woman. Interesting, because we have the King of Cups as a woman and mature woman, but this is very yin energy. So yang energy, is all about taking action, and yin energy is more about listening to your intuition, nurturing yourself, nurturing others. So, and King of Cups, you need to be very emotional. This is really testing you, pile number 2. This situation is really testing you, because you have all these emotions that you need to deal with. And maybe you have something really going on in your life and you have to deal with that person, or, getting your things in order. At the same time, it's demanded of you that you have to have some type of emotional balance for you to be able to do this without like completely losing yourself. So it is not easy, but that my husband kept saying this the last days, universe doesn't give us more than we can handle. I don't know, he never said that before, but like the last days he said it like a couple of times, and I just remembered it now. Universe doesn't give you more than you can handle. Remember that. Even, if it's very difficult, you can handle it. Presence of absence. Hold what is absent in the presence of your love. Oh, this is this is a random message maybe, but because it doesn't show up in my reading so much, but there is somebody that you have lost that is with you. It can be grandfather, grandmother, partner, but somebody that you lost is with you, or it's something with ancestors being with you, and maybe you're healing some generational karma or something. But there's something with some ancestors. Again, it can be ancestors not connected to the lineage that you were born into now, like some ancestor. But for most of you, I think it's somebody that deceased, like a grandfather, grandmother, a child. So sorry if you lost a child. Yeah, ooh, that has to be awful. But somebody is with you here, and I do feel like a lot of love, and yeah, I feel a lot of love and I feel a lot of sadness, but they are with you and they're holding you. Oh, I felt like I wanted to cry. Yeah, they are, somebody's holding you. The spirit, like on the spiritual plane, you have deceased ancestors or something like that. They are holding you in the hand. And something with crying together. Like they say, like we see you crying, we are crying with you. Like something with they're trying to wipe your tears. There's so much love is coming here. Yeah, so much love. You can, like I hear them say, you can do this. And this is really like something with the love that has been lacking is coming from this ancestors. I also feel spirit guide, but definitely really ancestral energy coming through here. And you're very loved. Yeah, very, very loved. And they say you deserve so much better. You deserve so much better. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Yeah, I know what it means, but yeah, this was very emotional, really. What do you need to release? Waning moon. They say you need to release that. You need to release that. Healing energy. Yeah, a lot of healing coming. And then once again, this also makes me feel some ancestral healing. Yeah, for some of you, this is, I see like a sisterhood, brotherhood of light. Some this is, I don't even know which plane was this. I don't know which dimensions this being comes from. Different, they say. Yeah, but it's more like it's closer. Somehow these guides are closer, it feels like than angels and light beings. Like they feel very close to you. So it's something with like some sisterhood, brotherhood, like of I wouldn't say goddesses, but priest or priestesses, druids. Yeah, something like that you have been involved in, like for long time. This is so weird. They say at the time where you were living very long. So there was a time on Earth, they say, where a human life were not 100 years. It was 1,000 years. Yeah, I mean, that's a weird message, but it came out. And you were a part of this. And I see you almost, it's like you're not human, but you're not human. So this has to be a time maybe around Atlantis. Could it be? Something like that? Or the aftermath of Atlantis. You know, when we still had a high vibration, and something with the sisterhood, brotherhood of light, crystals. I see you working with crystals. I see you working with herbs and plants. And I see you have a body, but it's kind of like elevated into light. Yeah, so I see you having a human body, but it's made of light. So yeah, this also comes true here. So healing energy here. There's something with some dark trauma that they are releasing. Yeah, they're helping you release this. They want you to come home, they say as well. Like, and I think it's more about energetically come home to remember who you are. They want to really help you purge this. There's something that's being purged also. I mean, look at this. Best possible decision. Artemis, goddess of the bow. Talking about Sagittarius and arrow and bow, and we have the bow here. Yeah, look at this. We have it here. I think it's called an arrow and a bow. I don't know what it's called, this thing. But goddess of the bow, help me see what must be known. The best possible decision. Yeah, you need to make a decision here, and you need to follow it through. You need to go where you need to go. You need to release what you need to release. And you need to let go of control and allow the chaos, allow the uncertainty, allow the unknown territory, and go through that, because otherwise you will be stuck if you don't. Yeah, I mean, that is the message. That is the message. Should we do? Yeah, let's do maybe. Oh, let's see here. That's funny. Yeah, somehow I just like picked up. Yeah, I just lost everything on the floor. Okay, I'm just gonna leave those cards on the floor. I picked up the deck like this, and we have the two of wands here and the pyramids here. So yeah, Atlantis, Egypt. There's some. Yeah, I kept feeling this with this. You're carrying some dark trauma or karma So it could be that you're really dealing with some really toxic people, difficult people, some really darkness, you know, and it's, you're not meant to hold on to that. Something happened. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but something happened that you deal in a past lifetime that you're dealing with now. And it's somehow connected to, I don't know, the fall of Atlantis, the fall of Egypt, the dark age of Egypt. Is that even something that you can say? I hear them saying the dark age of Egypt. Yeah, when we go to Atlantis, I just see you in light and everything is fine. Then something happens, and it looks like blood here. So there's some like blood sacrifice. This reading became very dark. Yeah, there's just some, and this is why you experience this type of, because you experience some type of darkness in your life, and maybe like, why am I experiencing this? It's a very old, karma and trauma connected to the own development, the first development of your pain body and your ego, and it's very deeply rooted. And it's also, as it almost looks like a stop and a blockage from remembering who you are. This is the initial pain. So this is good, you know, pile number 2. Maybe it doesn't sound good, but this is good. This means that you're very ready to awaken at a very high level. And this is also why you're listening to a reading like this. Otherwise you wouldn't be able to stand it, you know. All the things that I have said, you wouldn't stand it, but you are ready, you are listening. This is why. So out of this very difficult situation, throwing yourself into the abyss, going through this change, finding your roots and your feet again, you're making the best possible decision for yourself. In this process, you will awaken, you will heal, you will become the King of Cups and the Three of Pentacles here, highly evolved and in your self-mastery and self-realization. We have 5 of Cups, 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands. And you know, I have a little, I'm going to show you, yeah. I have this on my sheet board here. I think I've spilled something here. Minor Arcana, number meanings. And we have number 5 here. So we have 5 3 times here. Trouble, let's see here. Number 5. Trouble, instability, and unpredictability. Yeah, so I mean, this is what you're dealing with. And we have the Messenger of Coins, which is the Page of Pentacles. Oh, this is so nice. And we have the Action of Cups, which is the Knight of Cups. Yeah, Knight of Cups. I mean, things are going to flow pretty good for you. Yeah, I mean, it's going to work out. You know, I think you're worrying, you know, it feels like you're worrying more than... Like, your worry is worse than what's actually going to happen. So say you're picturing the situation, like how it's going to go if you do this, and or if you deal with this, or if you do this. And in your mind, it's like, oh, this is going to be a 10, 1 to 10, 10 intensity. This is going to be a 10, but actually it's going to be a 5 or a 6 maybe. Yeah, something 5, 6. I want to say 7, they say no. So yeah, 5, 6, let's go with that. Yeah, in your mind, you make it a 10, and maybe, you know, you're like exaggerating, like Sagittarius. You say 12. Yeah, maybe it's going to be 12. I can't manage it. No, I have to stay here. I have to wait. No, you need to do it. And look at the Page of Pentacles here and the Knight of Cups here. You are very loved. You are highly supported. It is in your plan to release this. You can't stay anymore. Be wild and free like the horse. Okay, pile number 2, this was your reading. Camera just said 25. Yeah, this was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile number 2, I wish you all the... Did I say pile 1? No, I don't know. Pile 2, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. I have a short announcement just before we start. I am hosting another 7 days remote healing event. It is completely on an energetic level. It does not matter where you live in the world or what you are up to. There's nothing that you need to attend to. I am using my own gifts and different healing techniques together with my team of guides to raise your vibration. It is common to feel lighter and experience more flow in your life during these 7 days. It's going to be hosted on the 23rd to the 29th of June. There is an early bird discount. With the coupon code SPECIAL, you get 15% off. You can read more and book your spot on my website, nordicl.com. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. So, how to get what you want, and you felt drawn to the Wheel of Fortune. Let's put it here in the corner, and we're gonna start with preparing the first part of your reading. We are going to take some cards from these decks, and we're gonna start with reading those messages, and then we're gonna continue with some oracle cards and maybe some more tarot cards. So let's see here. We're gonna take 3 chakra cards. So, okay, we got these 3. I'm gonna take an animal card. So, how to get what you want. Yeah, that's the one. Let's do 2 kipper cards. So, how to get what you want. I want to take that one. That one. What can we do with this? We just have to take it. Yeah. Okay. And some tarot cards. So, what does pile number 3 need to do or not do to get what they want? Okay. We have a bunch of cards. We are ready, I think. Let's see what we got here. We have a butterfly with transformation and poetry. Bring some positivity into the situation for sure. Wheel of Fortune connected to Jupiter. Jupiter is the big happy planet. So something with bringing positivity into the transformation here. We have the Hermit. Something needs to be transformed, but in a good way. We have 6 of Pentacles. We have 3 of Cups. Both 6 of Pentacles and 3 of Cups is connected with somehow other people supporting you. We also have Page of Swords. Is it Dumbo? Yeah, you know, the elephant. This is so nice. Page of Swords. We have Ace of Swords. Nice. And we have 2 of Swords. Pile number 3. First thing that you need to know is that energetically, you seem pretty aligned with what you want. And yeah, you seem pretty aligned with what you want. Actually, you feel like you're very supported in your energies. Of all these cards here, we just have the 2 of Swords here at the end. So somehow it feels like you have come, because it almost feels like a whole journey. Whee! And then there was a stop here with the 2 of Swords. So it feels like you have come pretty far and you're trying to open that like last door in some way. And Ace of Swords here is going to open that up. Ace of Swords, Page of Swords, Ace of Swords going to open that up. There's something with divine timing here at play, actually. Wheel of Fortune talks about cycles. So yeah, something with divine timing here is at play. And how to get what you want. And you already know how to get what you want, I think. It feels like it because it feels like you're super aligned. If you're super aligned in this way, of course, it feels like you do know how to get what you like. You're doing something right here with the Hermit. You're doing something right. And this, like, so you're keeping a high vibration. If you're not, this is the message. Keep a high vibration. Keep your heart open to people. Like, don't, you have the Hermit with 6 of Pentacles and 3 of Pentacles. You're not supposed to isolate yourself. And you're not supposed to hide and be in a cave. Like something with poetry. I see you like expressing yourself and share your love and receive love. Share your joy and receive joy. And then this divine timing is at play here for what you want, because I see it's almost like Page of Swords, Ace of Swords, 2 of Swords, it's like opening up, but it's a process of you getting that. You already got things. Yeah, it feels like you already got like a lot of things. It's not like you're in the beginning stages of changing your life, and like, so it already feels like you manifested a lot of things and a lot of changes, and it doesn't feel like you're in a bad place really. Yeah, you feel like aligned. Yeah, I keep feeling that you feel like pretty aligned. And I don't know what we're waiting for. I keep feeling like we're waiting for something. Are you waiting for something? And it's a matter of time. Maybe it's a matter of time. Yeah, maybe you have a date in your calendar for something that's gonna happen, and it seems to be very significant. Should we take one more tarot card and just put? Because this feels like the door. Yeah, this is no. Where does it go? Yeah, let's do this one. It feels like the door. Knight of Cups. Yeah, I mean you're gonna get what you want. What's the problem here? There's no problem here. Pile number 3. There's no problem. It's just a matter of time. You're gonna get what you want here with the Knight of Cups. Okay, we don't have to continue the reading. Message is done. No, let's see what else comes up. We have overactive throat chakra. I talk more than I listen. And we have so many swords cards. And then we have swords, air element, connected also to the throat chakra. And we have 2 throat chakra cards here. And then we have again, I talk and I am a good listener, a balanced throat chakra. So I talk more than I listen, and then I talk and I am a good listener. Sometimes you want to rush things. Calm that monkey mind down. Yeah. Pile number 3, you need to calm that monkey mind down a little bit. Sometimes it gets ahead of itself. And yeah, I mean, like something with like... master your mind, be aware of your mind. Yeah, master your mind, be aware of your mind. And I also hear like redirect that energy, because it seems like you have a lot of energy and you want things to happen faster than they are. And some things are not in your hands. Not everything is in our hands, even if we want to. Some things takes time, physical time, spiritual time. I don't know which of these are related to your situation, maybe both. But I feel like redirecting your energy to something creative, something positive, maybe hanging out with other people, maybe, you know, giving something, maybe doing some even like volunteer work, like giving to others, and or having fun with other people and joy, or creating something, like something with, like, the more you're focused on joy and happiness, and because you're waiting, it's like feeling like you're waiting. You can't do so much more than wait. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but there is a timing, and it's not gonna happen before the time is right. It's like a fruit growing in the tree. It's not gonna fall into the ground, you know, before it's ripe. And then when it's ripe, naturally it will fall to the ground. Nothing can stop it from falling to the ground. This is a law of nature. Same thing here. There's something that you want. It seems to be already yours. It seems to be already yours, even if you're not tasting the sweet fruit in your life. So when it's ripe, it's going to fall on the ground. It's yours. But you need to stop maybe thinking about it so much. You need to maybe, focus on other things and kind of like make the time go. Make the time go, and like calm the mind. Yeah, like some of you really have a monkey mind at times, like, oh, blah, 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 you know, worry this and worry that. We have a heart chakra with an overactive heart chakra. I love, but I can be codependent. I love, but I can be codependent. Okay, let's see here. We put it here. Let's leave that for now, and let's look at the Kipper cards. We have change. Change is coming. It seems like you already have a lot of things going on in your life. Even if we have the Hermit here, we have 6 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. Like, it feels like there's, a lot of transformations, a lot of changes going on in your life. So your life is not boring in any way. And, I mean, just enjoy that. Something with enjoying life the way it is. And let it come to you. It seems like you already did the work necessary for you to make this happen. We have a Thief here. I'm laughing because it feels like the universe is throwing like weird people on your path to keep you busy. Because keep feeling like you have a very active mind, you know, maybe even very spiritual, maybe you're very psychic with the Hermit here. You're so ready and you're trying and you're trying and they're like, it's not gonna happen now because it's not the divine timing. So something with like something with difficult people being thrown on your path and they're like not so important. It could also be some interference, like somebody's trying to interfere with your success, with your abundance, with your something, with your path. They're trying to interfere with your path, but they can't. Oh, we have a bee coming here. Yeah, now it's coming. Yeah, we're talking about this person. The bee came in here. Probably you hear it. The camera microphone is pretty good. So yeah, sting you. The thief is gonna come here and sting you. So I have to say, it seems like you have disconnected with a person. Because I can't feel like you're connected with whatever energy this is. But it's kind of luring around you. A thief, an energy vampire maybe. Or maybe somebody wants to take something that's yours. And I feel like universe is just like, yeah, you can keep yourself busy with that if you want for a while. But, you know, like entertain your ego for some time. You have to know that things are looking good. Pile number 3. Things are looking good when it comes to what you want. Once again, it's just a matter of time. Even the Hermit here, look at this with the dot on the forehead here. You are very connected. You are ready. Maybe the world is not ready for you to reach this goal. Maybe somebody else is not ready for the goal to come here. We need to do more tarot cards, but let's do the rest of the cards here. We have a wealthy man. Isn't that interesting with the thief and the wealthy man? So this feels like two different persons or energies. Wealthy man underneath the 6 of Pentacles, which is the card of generosity. Could be the bank. Maybe you're going to get some money from the bank to reach your goal. Maybe there will be some wealth coming in here for you to reach your goal. Maybe you're scared somebody is taking something from you, but actually they can't take it from you because they just can't. I feel like the karma is cut between you and another person, even if their energy is still lingering around, even if there's still like some kind of situationship going on. They can't take something from you. Maybe universe is waiting for something to like completely solve here before this opens up. Whoa, this is so interesting. Yeah. Emptied. The ending and beginning lie at either side of the same door. Look at this. Emptied. Burning up something here. Clearing something out. Butterfly transformation. Okay, we need to do a little bit more cards. We have communication is key with new moon in Gemini. Yeah, look at this Gemini energy. Yeah, I mean, Gemini overthinking. Yeah, I think this is your biggest problem, actually. Your own mind. Monkey mind. Master that monkey mind. Yeah, sometimes it's just like chatterbox. It's just like, can you shut up? Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you know, sometimes the mind can just be like, wow, you know, can you just be quiet? Maybe you have somebody else in your life that talks a lot. Talks a lot. Yeah. Learn to be more quiet. Learn to silence your mind. And this is great when we do creative work. You know, I was repainting some furniture here yesterday, and I was just like, it was so nice. Yeah, to do something with my hands. And yeah, it's so nice just to do something with my hands. And you forget time, and you don't really think, you know, in the same way. And so something with like, you need to redirect your energy. And definitely, you know, I think, you know, whatever person you have a problem with here, or whatever person has a problem with you, because it feels like they have a bigger problem with you than you have with them. I think it's better if you ignore it, because it feels like they are adding to all this thinking that you already have. All this thinking. New moon in Gemini. So something with restructure your mind. Yeah, restructure your mind, your way of communicating, your way of listening, your way of talking. Your way of love. We have the heart here. I love, but I can be codependent, overactive, heart. You like, you have so much to like work with in your everyday life. It's kind of like a little bit good that this what you want is it's not coming in. I understand why it's not coming in yet, because it seems like you have like certain things that you're still coming to a complete end with, or a complete healing with, or a complete resolution with. So it seems to be like a lot of little threads, little things that you are like working out right now. And I think that has a reason why this is also waiting a little bit. Yeah. Retreat. Interesting. Retreat, the hermit. I think, it's about both. I think you need to function in the world. I think you need to I feel like it would be good if you could find a grounded centeredness in your everyday life and in your connection with other people, because I don't feel like you should completely retreat into a cave. I feel like you should somehow learn how to have the cave in your heart, the peace in your heart, have the retreat, the I am here and now awareness in your everyday life dealings. And I think this is going to stabilize your energy. Something with your energy needs to be a little bit more stabilized. We have an overactive heart chakra. It means the heart is very open, but it is very overactive. It's not balanced. And the throat chakra also overactive. So it's like getting that balance. Finding that balance, yeah. Confidence. By earth, air, water, and fire, let my confidence take light, burn higher. Yeah, I mean, I feel like you need to really be cool. Yeah, be cool with what's going on in your life. And not, I keep feeling this little bit impulsive or a little bit stressful energy. Oh, I just want to get what I want. Like, how am I going to do it? And like, you need to like let things unfold a little bit by themselves, or like a lot by themselves. Maybe this is a lesson that you need to learn. Maybe the universe is trying to teach you patience. Yeah, I mean, this can be a hard lesson if you don't have patience. And maybe your mind, maybe universe is wanting you to learn how to master your mind a little bit more and be a little bit more balanced. But I think it is because you're dealing with a lot of loose ends. Yeah, it's called loose ends. Yeah, a lot of loose ends, things that are not completely dealt with yet, and it's all coming to an end. But at the same time, I also feel like you are learning how to master your mind. You are learning how to function in the world, how to connect with other people in a loving way, in a balanced way, in a way where you keep your integrity, you keep your energy, but you have a heart open, you are a good listener, but you also get your voice heard, like all these things you're working with here. So there's a lot of things going on with you, so there's no hurry for you to get what you want, because it seems like when you get what you want, that's a whole nother chapter, and you have to be ready for it. You have to be ready for it, or someone else or the world has to be ready for it. So there is, once again, divine timing. Nothing is wrong here. You're completely aligned. You're doing exactly what you are supposed to do. King of Cups. And the Temple here as well. Justice. Yeah, you're balancing a lot of things out now. And we have the Wheel of Fortune again. Luck is on your side. And once again, Wheel of Fortune makes me think everything is exactly the way it's supposed to be. Even the loose ends. This is the process that you've been going through. You're balancing things out. You're doing what is right for you. You are cutting out the karma, clearing things out. King of Cups, you're learning how to master yourself. You're growing into this new person. Yeah, you're growing into this new person. Okay, pile number 3. This was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile 3, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.